Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And this is, of course, the last episode of this season. And everybody remembers that last season we had the chance for a cup title, but we lost it at the end. And we really can't have history repeat itself. We desperately need to win our first title today. And it's not the cup this season, it is the league. But it's been a struggle. We started the season gloriously. We played so well for such a long time. Like the whole first half of the season was brilliant, over any expectation. And then for the second half of the season, it really went downhill with a lot worse results. So we have come to the final game of the season. And the final game of the season will decide if we win the title or not. But before I talk about that, first a quick disclaimer about the next episode. This week I have a big 30 pages thesis that's going to be needed to be handed in at the university. So I am going to have to focus on that one for 100% during the next couple of days. And then, of course, I also had the preseason. The preseason takes a lot of hours for me to work my way through. So don't expect another episode. It's probably going to be 5 to 10 days break before the season after this one starts. And of course, it's not nothing I want to do, but I really have to prioritize that huge thesis for the university because, I think all of you agree with me that I need to fix that one. So after this episode, expect a 5 to 10 days break before the next season starts. But yeah, today it's the season finale. We are playing Middlesbrough away, and Middlesbrough is currently, they are getting relegated. So this is a team we definitely should be beating. Even though they have that home advantage, it's a team we should be beating. But considering how we have been struggling during the last few months, we just can't take anything for granted at all, because we have missed out on points in quite a few games lately. And at the same time, Man United is playing Watford at home, and Watford is pretty far down the table, as you can see here, 16th place. So we probably can take for granted that Man United is going to win this one pretty easy. And if they win this one, that means we need to take 3 points away versus Middlesbrough to secure the title. And of course, Afonso Sosa still injured, topping here the average rating, but we won't see him anymore this season. And I think it's enough talking. I'm so nervous. Like, I remember, like it was yesterday, how the last season ended when we lost that cup final. It was devastating. So please, we need a better ending of this season, because I want this to be a happy story, not like a sad drama where people cry because the hero dies or something like that. But who knows? This is Football Manager. Everything can happen. So let's submit the team and basically pray to the Football Manager RNG gods to be merciful with us. But oh my god, I'm already sweating here. I'm already nervous because I want this desperately. And I think you guys are with me. I think you want this as much as I do. And there is a little special thing with this Middlesbrough team. And that special thing is, of course, Grujic. Because if you've been with us for all the seasons, you know that Grujic has a history with us. He was brilliant for us. We loaned him from Liverpool during our first 2 seasons. The first season in the Championship, he was brilliant. Second season, which was our first season in the Premiership, he was an important player to us. And yeah, he has meant something for us. So it would be a little bit extra devastating if he is the man that prevents us from winning the league. But we'll have to wait to see. I'm definitely going to go passionate here. And I want to say something about the title. Can we talk about the title? Maybe we'll just talk about that. And well, kind of ish worked ish a little bit, maybe. Yeah, this is a huge day. This club has never, ever in the history won a real big title. This could be the first time, but it could also end in a disaster. Of course, we want to keep track of the latest scores, and it's the Man United game. We are going to keep our eyes really focused on Man United. But I'm betting they will win that one big. They should be winning that one at home at Old Trafford versus a team that just barely survived the relegations. So they kind of have to be huge favourites. We are creating the first chances here. Farrell, though, has picked up a potential injury, so maybe we should go with an early sub for him. Don't risk anything. But I'm kind of keen to keep him on for a little bit longer, just because making a sub this early could really mess up things. But at the same time, Man United have already taken the lead here. Divock Origi scoring against Watford, which means we are pressured that we have to win this one if we are going to secure the title. Farrell for Carbo for Harry Kane, and oh my god! That was, what a screamer, but unfortunately he hit the woodwork. And we are creating a lot of chances here. We are creating chance after chance. It's Shabanov with a corner. And oh, look at this, it's Farrell! And as I just said, I was considering to take him off, but I wanted to bring him on for a little bit longer. And this shows that it was the right decision, because Farrell gives us that very much needed lead. And now, of course, we are back in the same position with the same amount of points as Man United, but we know we have the better goal difference. So right now, we are the champions. Look at this, 12 shots to 1. And it's a corner. Need to scroll down, let's keep track of United. Carbo goes to Shabanov. Shabanov gets another try to put it into the box. Cleared. And, oh my god, it's cleared again. Fonseca, can he find somebody? Are you going for the cross, or what are you doing? Don't start dribble here. Maya. For Farrell. Maya. Fonseca. Carbo. The guys are linking up, but they're kind of not getting anywhere. But maybe this could be it. Here's Shabanov for Paslak. Paslak with a long cross. And look at it. Oh my god. Oh, he misses again. That was a huge chance. It should have been a goal. It could have been a goal. We wanted it to be a goal, but it didn't happen. Great cross there from Paslak, though. Looks like Ruik perhaps picked up something, because his fitness levels is much lower than the rest of his teammates. Farrell has been great, but I think now it's the time to sub him. Don't want to risk him to get a long injury. 45 minutes. He has been the best player on the pitch, so it's kind of like, I don't like to remove him, but other than him, look at this, so many guys with bad ratings. He's been brilliant, 8.2 rating, but look at all his 6.6, 6.7, 6.7, 6.6, 6.7. There's a lot of guys that have a huge room to improve. The only guys that kind of like have done it well is Farrell, it's Suma, and it's Paslak. So actually I'm going to tell the lads I'm not really happy. There's definitely a lot of rooms for improvement. And also Selleck looks nervous, and I don't like to have a central defender looks nervous. Can you say anything to have him calm down? Maybe something like that. Yeah, look at this. He doesn't look nervous anymore, so that was great. But yeah, I think we're not going to risk anything else with Farrell. He has been brilliant. Kind of don't want to take him off, but I feel like it's the right decision. And now it's a question. I think Alena's. I was going to go with Brannigan, but I feel like Alena has deserved a spot. He's been so much better than we ever expected this season. He has been brilliant. Carbo, though, kind of crappy rating. Maybe we can change his roll up to something that could work better. So he has been a box to box. Maybe like that, or maybe even like that. This really focusing on attack, because I felt like they didn't have anything. So we have Fonseca as like the balanced player, focusing on defense. So bringing Carbo higher up in the pitch, hopefully it can pay off. Brido needs to step it up. Same with Harry Kane. I expect more from lads like those. But yeah, here is the second half. We are 45 minutes away from the title. But we're still in a situation where that could change in a blink of an eye. Look at this, 16 shots to 2. They've completely dominating things, but only one goal is not enough for us to feel safe. And from all the chances we have created, we really should have been able to maybe score something else. It's Selleck for Fonseca, Alena for Carbo. Carbo with his new, a little bit more offensive role, goes back to Alena. Is he going to go all by himself? No, he sends up Shabanov. Shabanov into the box. And here's Harry Kane. And here is nothing. At the same time, I believe Man United had scored another goal. I really didn't. You saw it like in the outskirts of an eye, but I think it's time for a sub. So let's see now who has been. Oh my God, Harry Kane 6.3. Really? Definitely gonna bring in Keane instead. Yeah, United scored another one. It's Divock Origi once again. While we are under some pressure here, this could be worrisome. This is actually the first highlight for Middlesbrough, and this is very worrisome. Here's Grujic. Come on, guys. Oh my God, this is really bad. It's clear though. Maybe we can turn it around to a counter-attack, or maybe not, because it comes back quickly. Grujic once again is involved, but intercepted by Carbo. And look at this. Here's a long cross for Keane. Keane breaks through, and no, he misses. He misses, my gosh, he misses. That could have been the winner. It really could. We still have to be nervous. It said that Shamanov had picked up a potential injury. Looks very nervous. Should we have a guy with a potential injury that his fitness levels is dead, or we have a central defender that looks very nervous? I think both of them are really worrisome. How should we do? I think we are going to risk Shabanov and go with the defender. We just can't have a central defender in this situation that looks very nervous in a hugely important moment like this one. So hopefully Shabanov can survive the rest of the game. Man United though scores the third one. It's Paslak for a throw-in. Elena is cleared. Fonseca picks it up and he goes through towards the box. It's Keane. They look like an offside though, so I'm not celebrating yet. Yeah. It wasn't offside, unfortunately. That would definitely have been the title. But the clock is taking 4 minutes of extra time. We're 2 minutes from the title, 1 minute from the title. The extra time has passed. United are destroying Watford at the same time. But we can close this one because that's a full-time whistle. And I hope, yeah, look at this. Look at this. We have won the title. Our first title. And I'm going to go passionate, of course. No, I can't. I want to talk about the title. Why can't I talk about the title? I would just like to say something passionate about the title. That was weird, because I would like to talk about I don't want to say they were brilliant, because some of them were garbage. Quite a few of them were really good, but we still have those guys with 6.6, 6.6, 6.3. So talking about the title would have been perfect, but apparently we didn't get that option. But this is the moment. We have been fighting for many seasons. We managed to get up from the championships, and then we have been working our way each season a little bit higher up in the league table, and finally the moment have arrived when Hull wins the Premier Division. And of course, if YouTube wouldn't rape me if I did it, this is the moment where we would be playing "We Are the Champions" by Queen, but I think that would be copyright claim, then my channel would be closed down or something if I did that. But all you guys for watching this, you can put on the video, put on the song, and sing along, celebrate the first ever Hull Premiership title. We are the champions, and it's beautiful. But oh my God, we have the Farrell injury, so maybe this could end badly. But still, we won the title, and I am happy. But let's take a look at this. Well, 6 to 8 days, that's okay, we can handle it. But still back, we have won the title. It's brilliant, it's beautiful, it's a happy day, it's a glorious day for Hull fans everywhere. And look at this scene. United won the title 3 seasons in a row, but now it's over. Now Hull is on top. And yeah, fantastic, brilliant. And once I look at here, I look at top goal scorers, and I must say I am a little bit disappointed with our signing of Harry Kane, because right now Keane is our top goal scorer, but none of them are close to what Lapadula did last season. And I kind of felt that Harry Kane, he's better than Lapadula at everything. He should have been able to score more goals, because as I said, like in every aspect he is better. But clearly stats isn't everything. You need to have passion and heart too. And I guess that Harry Kane didn't have the same amount of passion and heart as Lapadula had. And I'm actually considering, I'm not saying I will do it because I wouldn't mind keeping him, but if we got like an insane offer for him, I would considering selling him, because we have this youngster that I signed a long time ago. You might remember that I said that I probably overpaid for him because I paid so much money because it was English. But I mean, this season he has been playing for Middlesbrough, and he has scored 12 goals. And he's like some months he won like the best youth player. So it could be an option to actually start using him in the first team, because he's probably hungrier than Harry Kane. But at the same time, Harry Kane is a world-class player, so I'm not saying I'm going to sell him. I'm just saying there are some options here. We'll have to think and see. But yeah, this has been a glorious season, our first title. I'm so very happy. But we still have one huge goal left with this save, because now we brought Hull back to the Premiership. We have won the title, but there's something else that I feel we need to manage to do to actually feel really satisfied. And that is, of course, the Champions League title. Because we did brilliant in the group stage this season. We can't be nothing but proud. But then we had that really disappointing game in the first knockout round. And I really feel like we can do better than that. Next season, hopefully, we can both defend our title, but also start challenging for the Champions League title. That would be glorious. I think that's it for this episode. And of course, we won the title. So guys, I know this title deserves to get, not this title, but this episode deserves to get that thumbs up. I don't ask for it often, but we won the title. We need some thumbs up for this episode. And as I said in the beginning, it will probably be a 5 to 10 days break before next episode, because I really need to take care of the university stuff during the next couple of days. So expect a 5 to 10 days break before next episode. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.